Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. In this next case we'll be doing is a special episode called Turnabout Reclaimed. This will be the first case that Phoenix Wright himself took after regaining his Tony's badge, which takes place next chronologically. Although we did countdown before Monsters Turnabout, which backwards out chronologically, but anyway, this one actually takes place next chronologically. So we're doing this one next, even though it's technically the last one in the series. But in any case, we're going to do this one first because of that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started with Turnabout Reclaimed.
My name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job, and what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Special episode, Turnabout Reclaimed.
Captain Morla! Ye made it just in time! We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
July 20th, 12:37 p.m., Wright Anything Agency. Today's my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Tootsie said, "Looking good, Daddy." So Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge? Wow. This ship-shaped aquarium show is great. I can't get enough of it. Athena? Okay. I still can't believe they showed the swashbuckler spectacular on TV. Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing? We've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now. That look is so hilarious. How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic. Boss here, asking you guys a question. What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale? What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment. You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists? It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so... Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? Work? We've already cleaned out the toilet twice each. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see? Wow. Congrats on getting your Tony's badge back, boss. Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh, took him long enough to notice. Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so capable. Haha. Thanks? It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know. Well, you look like one. earlier, in that hobo outfit. But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise? What could be so important? Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we'd better start taking on lots of work. I'm all out for that. Let's get this agency hopping. Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm, and all we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. The suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena? It is! I can't believe it! A murder in the Shipshape Aquarium? But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this. Really? I guess I'm in luck then. Whoa. I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend. Who in the world is this? Are you a client? Wait. That costume. It looks just like... I've got it! You must work at Shipshape Aquarium. That's right. You minnow it. You minnow it. You minnow it? I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in a pirate show. I'll, blowfish your mind. Minnow? Blowfish? Those puns found it a bit. I'll say. I figured out the client's identity. Chuck went up for analytical psychology. My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I've got to find this Phoenix Wright guy. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask us. All you have to do is ask. The same goes for me too, Miss Buckler. Haha, just call me Sasha, and I'll call you all by your first names too, if that's alright. Phoenix, Apollo, and Athena, you have to help me. Please save my friend. Guess we better start by asking her more about her defense request. Alright, your defense request. Miss Buckler, Sasha, can you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Yeah, well, our aquarium is a pirate ship theme. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. That's a pretty unusual aquarium we've got there. Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty. What? What happened to due process? But my friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she's murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun. Ouch. I see my reputation doesn't precede me. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. Why request me? What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha? Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can help. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts funnier than whitebait. Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration. With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients until the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. Guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though. I thought to myself, if anybody can save my friend, it's you, Phoenix. Why I told her, they're for a man who just got his badge back. But I don't want to let Sasha down, or her friend. Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend. That's just what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case. You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Well, no time to stand around him and mull it over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to Ship Aquarium with me. You got it. And I'll go too. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Juicy gets back. You never know what a new client might stop. You never know when a new client might stop by. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind? Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Let's not do that one. It's not necessary. Alright, time to investigate. Ship Aquarium. Let's see, there's a question mark here. Ooh, nice. July 20th, Ship Aquarium. Aqua Tunnel. Now that is a cool looking aquarium. Ooh, and sharks too. Even an anchorhead shark. Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea. Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel. Our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. I'm going to go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel, and then come meet me in the pool up ahead on the right. Hey boss, look at this cute little fish. I bet it would be delicious grilled. Seriously? Is that really all you can think of? Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Ooh, and here comes some grilled chicken. Oh, look at that. Cute. That's not a chicken, it's a penguin. Come here, little cutie. I like penguins. It ignored me. Maybe it was hungry, too. Oh, look. It dropped something. Ah, it's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular Show. The penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack. So it's passing out fires, huh? How cute. A carrier penguin and distributes fires? We could use one of those for our office. Swashbuckler fire added to the court record. And an advertisement showing an orca dressed as up like a pirate. It was dropped by a penguin. Well, can't keep the client waiting. We better get going. Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves. July 20th, Ship Aquarium. Question mark? Huh? I don't see Sasha. Ah, are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned? Detective Fulbright, are you the lead detective in this case? That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. And who is your urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defense lawyer, Phoenix Wright. No, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky? Right. This guy is even louder than Apollo. So where is the suspect being questioned? And where's Miss Buckler? Here I be, me buckles. Whoa. Eek! Ah! Shiver me timbers. There be one of Dread Pirate Nostash's scurvy swabs. I beg your pardon? I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy or otherwise. More shameless than a sea lion ye be, trying to make the offer with a me best buckle. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks. Whoa! Oh, little killer whale. Or orca, rather. They're the same thing, but, yeah, they're actually very gentle creatures, despite their name. Sasha, what's going on here? Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she's only responds to Orla. so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's a suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. She's the suspect? Yeah, and thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla. What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. And Orca is a suspect? Our client is an Orca? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie. That's one very big oopsie. By the way, what was with that mustache earlier? Oh, this be part of the me costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I'd be one of Captain all the swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a puffer fish's when you say? I don't think I would ever say that. It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right? Yep, she really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache just keeps falling off, so that's a problem. I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla? Alright, Orla the Orca. So you're really serious about me defending Orla? Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once question an animal during a trial, and then got your client off the hook. No way. You did that? I might have tried something like that at one point in my career. Oh, you're going to have a tell me about this later. I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details. Well, Apollo wasn't there. When I heard that you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out. I have to warn you, though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Yikes! I think I made her mad. I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yeah, boss. They have emotions just like we do. Sorry. Is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Don't worry. She says she forgives you. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning, and he was found dead in this very room. Can you tell us more about his death? About the murder. So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered? Yeah, it was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed. The orca pool in this tank here? Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into this pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in a swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. I still can't believe he's dead. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you. Sad goldfish? Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla was being accused of the crime? Why is Orla accused? Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion? The police think Orla went berserk during practice for the swashbuckler spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that. Right, Orla? Aw, just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false. Hate to bring it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. That's right. They base them on facts. Take a look at this. A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and the orca were the only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. Photo of the body added to the court record. A crime scene photo taken in the orca pool room. It's hard to make out the details of the body. So what's the theory on how orca supposedly killed the victim? They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming into them underwater. We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into the 65-foot pool, and then ramming at him while they were in the water. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. Orca pool diagram added to the court record. A cross-section view of the first and second floor sections of the orca pool. The pool is about 65 feet deep. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. So Orla's going to be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair. There's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Wright. The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible. Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're going to put Orla down. Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this. Set Orla free. Let me think here. I want to see instead of Orla in court. I think that's what I'm only option. I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Emil Orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her. You what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? Well, what the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too. Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. And let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove that this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. I guess so. Who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. But, please, Detective Wright, for justice's sake. The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it? Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Wright. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I better be off. You two are our lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. I've got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation. I'm still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can. To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case. There has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla. Lieutenant Fulbright said there was no weapons in the area other than her. So we'd better look for something to prove him wrong. I better make a note of that so I don't forget. You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own. I just like to jot down notes on the case in the court record as I go along. We can use it as a sort of to-do list. Great idea. I'll add things too. And whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes. To read my notes, just open the court record with E. And then flip to them with Q or E. There. Note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene. There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here. That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we can find using WASD. And when we're ready, we can use B and M to change our perspective. Or if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away. Like that outline on the body with the far right click there. Of course, talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to good investigation. Exactly. And if we present the items to people, we might learn even more. Right. It all boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started. Okay, we're done with that. Let's see here. You know, killer whales, or orcas, are actually on type of dolphin, and I have a great love for dolphins. I once did a report in 10th grade on dolphins back in early 2001. Let's see here. Let's look at that loop. There's a piece of meat and then plastic hoop was suspended from the ceiling. Talk about clashy decor. I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though? All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right? Of course, silly. And I love meat, too. Protein is your body's basic building block, after all. But that meat is made out of rubber. I doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to. You mean to tell me she jumps up all the way up there and doesn't get her reward? The poor girl. After all that effort? I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. Okay, let's see here. I can use the keyboard. Move around. Oops. I'm prefer to use the mouse. It's a lot faster. It doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool. But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans... Uh-oh. I accidentally hit autoplay. I'm gonna start over here. I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. It doesn't look like the ladder goes down all the way down to the bottom of the pool. But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently, the pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. Sorry about that, I didn't realize I pushed the letter F, which turns on autoplay here. But they said on TV that they sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours. Sounds like that swashbuckler spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy. Alright, well, let's see here. Anything else? The doors are all slightly open, and there are police officers standing guard outside. I guess they're watching them to make sure we don't try any funny business. Well, now that you said it, I suddenly feel the urge to do something. How about if I suddenly break out some squat exercises? That would be pretty funny. Yeah, that might cause a few raised eyebrows in ways you don't want, Athena. Alright. Ooh, what is this? Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom. Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something? But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Think about how crazy it would be to have sharks flying through the air. Watch the thrilling life-or-death struggle as the little tykes fight to stay alive out of water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth. A tornado of sharks? Not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane. Okay. I can't help but laugh at that. There is a movie called Sharknado. I've seen it actually, and it is absolutely terrible. And there's actually 4 sequels too, so I'm only seeing the first one. But if you ever come across Sharknado, run for the hills, because it is horrible. Okay. What is this? The outline of the body, okay. What a mess. Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with this killer? It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case. They were made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon. But I still bet if someone got wrapped by one, it would sting quite a bit. Yeah, I guess it would. But I think I could stand the pain. Yeah? Good for you. Oh look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor too. Mr. Wright, are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys. Yikes. Because I've been caught red-faced. Anything else here? Oh, hang on. Ugh, so this is probably where the body was found, huh? If they suspect Orla, maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim. Orla didn't attack the captain. She loved him. The captain rescued Orla when she was little, after she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. She says not unusual to herself. Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain. She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big, old tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Yikes! I guess you were kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. Okay, anything else to look at here? What is this thing? I'm gonna look at that giant octopus. Yikes! Look at that huge octopus. That must be a show prop too. One of his legs is missing though. Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that? I'd like to give it a try myself. As a lawyer, that is. You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object in it, right? Out-object? Oh, what's that? Hey look! There's an apparent apparatus here to hang from. I don't think it's for the people to hang from. It looks more like a crane to move things with. But Sasha was hanging from during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I bet there was all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss. Try thinking outside the box. Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things? Ooh, nice. A setting sun. Sunsets always remind me of how quickly the day goes by. Oh, boss. It's just a painted backdrop, you know? Down, Athena. Of course I know. I guess they used it for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. It looks handmade. Oh, we just got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop? And present it to the judge when things aren't going our way? No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging and behind the defendant. I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. It's too far away to get a good look. I'm gonna get a little closer first. What else would do? No. Hang on. What do you want to see here? Okay. What is this? Oh, one more thing here. Well, it's not going to notice me from here. I better move around here to the front. try that. There we go. Is that show makeup above Orla's eye? That's right, it's a starfish. Kinda makes her look like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think? A punk rock pirate killer whale? It's official. Society's on the road to ruin. Punk rock pirate killer whale. Not sure if there's a pin in there. A pun in there. But I think Orla's the one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show? I gave her signals with this whistle. Oh, I didn't hear anything just now. That's because it's a dog whistle type thing. The sound's out of a range of human ear hearing, just like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater. That's so cool. I wish I could give commands to Orla. Anybody can do that. All they have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present. Whistle added to the court record. A whistle for issuing instructions to Orla. Anyone can use one to command her, as long as they know the right signals. Gee, thanks! As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret. I guess that's about it. Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the Swashbuckler spectacular. The three of us always performed the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show has been cancelled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. Captain Orla, swashbucklers, me buckles, we love to sail the seven seas. We've come to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate Nostache. Avast, there he be, Nostache himself, prepared to feed the fish. Am I playing the role of Nostache? Well, Sasha has a stash, and you don't, so I guess so. Hit me with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter. Ah! Oh. We swim through the storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting, just for me. Wow, that was awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallop. Yeah, I for one feel like it took quite a beating. Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right? But a singing orca, huh? It must have been tough to train her to do that. That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though. Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't play even one song. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we better do some more investigating. You know, Phoenix, you could learn to play chopsticks. That's a very easy piece to learn. Even a 5-year-old could do it. Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the video here, because I've already gone almost 40 minutes. So until next time, everyone, we will continue our investigation. But until then, have a great rest of your day, and take care.